Okay, I think I got the angle. Hey, welcome to outsidereveries. It's Lee. Well, I received a request about, I think it was related to katseye, illit, and sserafim's relationship between each other. I'm not sure why, first of all, because I'm expecting the video to be like an hour and a half long, I guess. I don't know. Second, I don't know how to start and process with this. So yeah, the reason why I received it seemed to be because of other tarot readers, I guess. Probably from Tumblr, who knows. But yeah, I'm not sure what to expect, to be honest. So I guess I'll start with Les Seraphim, since Sakura, Chewon, and Yunjin are basically, sorry guys, the oldest out of all. So how to, well, Sakura, oh, you don't see it. I guess now I do. Chewon and Eugene. So I'm trying to see how to process the reading itself. So let's see. I guess I'll start with each member out of all from the other groups, because that's why that's what the request is about. It's actually walkie awkward. So the first is Mano. So for her I chose the King of Swords because she's quite masculine energy wise. So here you don't hear the motorcycles from the outside. So okay, so I'm trying to figure out how to move it all. So maybe this is okay, I guess. I'm not sure either, but so okay, so let's see Sakura's, relationship with Mano, and I'll ask the same with Chewon and Yujin. I think for three each will be easier. So let's see. That's between Sakura and Mano. So Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, and Page of Wands. Hope you see it good enough. Mano's rising might be fire one. So okay, let me process it. It looks like both of them are with positive thoughts on each other. Like I'm seeing Sakura here, and Manon is either, assuming that her energy is masculine from what I'm feeling and seeing, I'll assume the Knight of Wands is her. So it looks like they're getting along. It looks like they're talking with each other on the phone or maybe messaging from time to time, but simply that seems to be it. With the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck, it's quite good. It looks like they have common hobbies that, might want to try together, but apart from that, that's simply it. I'm not sure if it's worth it to shuffle more cards just because the request itself is quite long, so I'm doing, I guess, a quick checkup or something. So yeah, they're getting along. The next is Chewon. Okay, the bond between Chewon and Manon. Chewon is quite masculine to me too, to be honest, so that's why I chose the King of Cups. I know she's a Leo, but from Vedic standpoint, she's a Cancer. So let's see. Chelon and Mano. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, and 5 of Wands in reverse. I won't wait, I need another card. Okay. Ace of Wands. So Chelon and Mano, right? Okay. If both groups are together, like katseye and sserafim, or maybe they're talking, I don't know, they won't talk on their own, like, how to explain it. I can explain it Bulgarian, to be honest, but I'll try as in the best way possible in English. So the thing is that it's not like they hate each other, but rather they would prefer not to talk to each other when they're alone. This is what I'm feeling with the 8 of Cups. When the both groups are together, they wouldn't mind. They could be like, yeah, sure. But when both of them are like alone, I'm feeling the crickets sound effect, to be honest, like tick, tick, you know? So it's quite awkward feeling, to be honest, here. Like, sure, they seem to have similar, fears in themselves, but I don't feel any common things between both of them, and that's all fine. Yeah, I don't feel anything else. Okay, Yunjin and Mano. Again, I'm asking quick checkup about their bond just because of the request itself. I'm not sure how to process with all of this. So, 1. So that's why I'm doing a quick checkup-ish thing. 3 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Swords, and Page of Pentacles. So this is Yunjin, and the Swords is Mano. It looks like compared to the dynamics between Chelon and Mano, Yunjin and Mano are more passive, I guess. Both of them aren't interested in each other, to be honest. I'm not sure how much they're communicating, so yeah, even less common things between both of them. I need 1-2 cards because I'm not sure if it's related to Yunjin's beliefs or something. 5 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Wands. It seems to be because of their lifestyles, maybe, and their habits, I guess. So this could be why. So yeah, different thoughts of not each other, but different thoughts of their habits and blah blah blah, this stuff. So I'm done with the Mano between Sakura, Chelon and Yunjin, and the next is Sophia. I'm seeing her as the Knight of Wands, so yeah, also quite masculine energy with her for some reason. When I chose the, when I chose which card is which, I noted their zodiac signs, and considering that I'm usually seeing them as their Vedic sun signs, this is why, I chose their energies by their Vedic signs. So, Sakura and Sophia. Let's see what's going on between both of them. Again, this is a quick bond checkup because of the request itself. 10 of Wands, 6 of Wands, King of Wands. Well, this is Sophia. It looks like Sophia initiates the talks between each other. I'm not sure how much Sakura is interested in her, so I'll just shuffle 2 more cards for the checkup itself. Two of Pentacles, the Chariot. Well, yeah, Sakura spices. The Chariot, I'm not sure which zodiac sign was. I'll check from the nearest guidebook I'm having here. The Chariot, Cancer. The Chariot could be Sakura somehow, considering that she spices, I mean. But yeah, it looks like Sakura isn't that much interested in Sophia, to be honest. Sophia's more interested than Sakura. Well, Sakura's trying to be respectful to Sophia. This is what I'm feeling, but yeah, they're managing, to be honest. When it comes to their bond between each other, I'm not feeling much, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not feeling much. It's low-key distant. They're talking usually for leadership things, like leadership things, or this is what I'm feeling. I know Cheon is the leader of sserafim, but it could be related to the Asian relevance or something, or maybe how Sakura handles the fame. I'm not sure the talks they're usually having with each other. I don't feel they're close, but they're talking about specific topics. Apart from that, I don't think they're that close, you know? Okay, so Cheon and Sophia, what's their dynamics? Why the leadership thing though? Okay, I think I'm done. It's 4, maybe more than expected, but 3 of Wands, 7 of Swords in reverse, Strength, and Page of Swords. Okay, so Sophia's Capricorn, so why the Swords card? That's weird. Maybe they've talked recently about some adventure. Assuming that's Sophia, considering that she's Capricorn. If the Swords is Chevon, I'm not sure what her rising sign is. I'm not sure if she has shared her birth time during her time in Iceland, but it looks like they have talked recently about something risky, something daring. Apart from that, I'm not feeling much. I am not sure how close they are. But yeah, Sophia initiates the tower. 3 of Cups, 5 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, doesn't have much. Maybe some hard desperate times they're talking to each other, but I don't feel they're close. It's not like they're not interested in each other, but rather that they're talking from time to time. By from time to time, I mean like once every 3 months or so. And where they talking, they're usually talking about the wide topics and not about some deep topics, perhaps. I'm not sure what the tower is it's all about. Maybe it could be about something she did or something. I'm not sure if it's all about Sophia or it's about Jaewon, but yeah. So they're not talking, but there could be rumors about one of them behind the scenes. And the other will hear about them, so they could feel conflicted. Perhaps, I am not sure. So Yunjin and Sophia. Let's see. This would take way longer than expected, but here I go. Sorry for taking too long with Chewan and Sophia, but I tried to feel what it's all about. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Swords, 9 of Cups. Okay, so Eugene's Libra, Sophia's Capricorn. I'm not sure why both of them appear as Cups. I will say they are unclose. If they were close, they have drifted away because of something that has happened in the past. And that's why, I guess. The other version of the spread itself is that one of them was interested to know the other, but the other has rejected because the other doesn't like, you know, it's not mutual interest, to be honest. Either both have drifted away or one of them isn't interested in the other. There's nothing in the between, to be honest. So yeah, the next is Kazuha, but since she's from the Sserafim, I'm not sure if it's I don't know appropriate, no, but maybe worth it or something. So I'll start with illit, and the first is Yuna. So let me just make some notes. So Mano, Sophia. Okay. Sakura and Yuna. Let's see what's their bond between each other. From what I'm expecting, the Seraphim and illit could be way closer, but I'm not sure. 10 of Swords in reverse, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Yeah, both of them are doing different things. This is what I'm feeling by 9 of Pentacles, just because it's very individualistic card, very independent card. But yeah, both of them would prefer to, you know, say hi out of respect, and that's simply it. It looks like both of them are very different, so I'm not sure if they happen to be close friends or something in the future, how their friendship would go, to be honest. So yeah, aren't close. Chewon and Yuna. Chewon and Yuna. Chewon and Yuna. I'm just using the deck for the other members. So 6 of Cups, Ace of Swords, 8 of Cups. Chewon and Yuna. Do they know each other through their families or something? Because it looks like they know each other for quite some time, like maybe before Aizuan or maybe before Le Seraphim from Chewon's side, to be honest. It looks like, I'm not sure, was Yuna a fan of Aizuan or of Le Seraphim and Chewon is her bias or something? Because this is what I'm feeling. It's like, if yes, this is what I'm feeling by the 6 of Cups. However, when they met each other and you know, either Chewon become something under hype or Yuna became a trainee under the corporation, it looks like Yuna have preferred to step away to get to know Chewon better. This is what I'm feeling, because Yuna is the distant one, to be honest. I'm feeling Yuna is quite distant compared to Chewon. Like, sure, they could work together, but that's simply it. And Yunjin and sorry, Kazuha. Not Kazuha. Shit. I meant Yunjin and Yuna. Yunjin and Yuna. Sorry. They're bound. Oh. Oh. So 2 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Swords, and the World. I'm feeling something about Yunjin's political views. Okay. Here's the thing. Yuna is, I think, 0-4 whiner compared to Yunjin, who is 0-1 whiner. So the thing is that I'm not sure, but has Yunjin talked about politics when was around Yuna? Because if yes, I'm not sure how Yuna has reacted to Yunjin's political standpoints, thoughts, point of view, and etc. So it looks like Yuna has said something about one of her political beliefs that Yuna disagrees with, and Yuna seems to be not restricted, but with a limited point of view. Yeah, with limited point of view. And I'm feeling it's from Yunjin towards Yuna. Yuna seems to respect Yunjin's political views, you know. So yeah, I would say they aren't close, and Yunjin doesn't want to be closer with Yuna. So the next is Minju. She's the Queen of Wands. So let me. Yuna's done. Okay. Sakura and Minju. Ten of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, the Devil in reverse. Similar to Sakura and... Wait, let me think about who it was. I think similar to to Yuna and Sakura, they aren't close. And would prefer not to be close, something like that. I'm not sure if some very wise Minju could appear as the Emperor here. The thing is that I'm not sure if Minju is too, you know, authoritative. Have something happened that drifted Sakura away from Minju? Because if yes, with the Emperor in the bottom, I could see why. I feel the Emperor in, you know, more, a bit more in negative way. I'm sorry if I'm not saying it grammatically correct, but it's a bit more negative, the Emperor here. I'm not sure why. Okay, Chewon and Minju, what's their bond? Okay, so... Six of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, not close to. Could work together, but that's simply it. It looks like Minju isn't interested in Chewon. I'm not sure about Chewon's side, to be honest. And Yunjin and Minju. How close are both of them? Four of Swords, Eight of Cups, Six of Cups aren't close too. This seems to be similar with Chewon and Yuna. So it looks like Minju have heard of Yunjin from Produce 48. Like just have heard of her. But yeah, it looks like she... By she I mean Minju would prefer to not be close with Yunjin. I'm not sure if she dislikes her or something like that, just because I don't feel it. But rather that I'm feeling Minju stepping away. Something alongside the lines. I think I'm done with Minju. So the next is Daniela from katseye. Let me just Minju and I'll do Daniela in. Okay, so Daniela's here. I'm also feeling Daniela's quite the masculine, so 25 minutes. Oh, I'll try to be as fast as possible, promise guys. So Daniela and Sakura, how close are they? The World, the Chariot, Queen of Swords. It looks like they are talking to each other from time to time. And usually Daniela initiates it. Sakura's quite distant, to be honest, so far. But yeah, they're talking from time to time about some things, maybe the experience they have in hypes, something like that. Considering the Seven of Cups, maybe they have talked about some concerns Daniel is having about the corporation. Not about Geffen, because Geffen is another thing, but yeah. This is what I'm feeling. So Cheon and Daniela. This is how I'm pronouncing Daniela, to be honest. So Daniela. Yeah. If I'm not pronouncing it correctly or according to you, that's how I'm pronouncing it in Bulgarian. Bear with me. Ace of Pentacles, 12 Swords in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse. I would prefer to finish it, to be honest, because I'm seeing that they're talking to each other only when they have to publicly or something. Queen of Wands seems to be Cheon, not Daniela. Daniela's Cancer. I thought she's a Leo. And Two of Pentacles. It looks like Cheon's personality is quite complicated, to say the least. At least from what I saw from tumblr and I think Curious Cat. I don't remember, but Cheon's personality is quite complicated. She would use everyone for relevance when it comes to TikTok challenges and collaborations. So it looks like Cheon wants to milk Danielle for clout. This is what I'm feeling with the Ace of Pentacles, and that's why I actually wanted to put 2 more cards because of it. So it looks like Danielle isn't interested in Cheon, but Cheon is interested in her relevance, her, popularity. So this is what I'm feeling, to be honest. I don't think they're talking to each other, but if the chance comes, Cheon would want to milk off Daniela's, relevance, which is... I'm not surprised from Cheon, to be honest, just because I saw that before, So, Yunjin and Daniela. Okay, so you see my pendulum. Is it in reverse? I knew it. This is in reverse too. Sorry, I had to ask my pendulum because I wasn't sure about the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is in reverse and the Three of Swords too, while the High Priestess is in upright. Oh boy. The Wands, I'm not sure who is it, to be honest. Maybe Danielle, because I thought she's a Leo or something. Oops, sorry. I kicked my tripod. But yeah, let me fix it for a bit. I think now I'm realizing you can't see them. Sorry, poor me. But yeah, from what I'm feeling here, I don't feel hard feelings, but rather Danielle not interested in Yunjin. Like her seeing the dark vibes or something, I'm not sure here, but yeah, I'm feeling this is Daniela. Yunjin's quite deliberate, to be honest, so. Okay, I think I'm done with Daniela. So the Mocha is next. She's the Page of Pentacles. This is what I felt so far. So, Sakura and Mocha. Okay, I can take them. That King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Knight of Swords. It looks like they're talking quite often, maybe. I'm not sure. It looks like Mocha is talking to Sakura in Japanese, which is actually very heartwarming, you know. So yeah, they're talking, but for things that are happening in hype. And it looks like Mocha is searching for some advice, maybe. This is what I'm feeling. So Mocha's a Libra. This is Mocha. The Pentacles, I'm not sure who it is. It could be Mocha too, but I'm not sure. But yeah, Mocha's usually talking to Sakura just for advices how to handle all of the shit that's going on with the corporation. This is what I'm feeling, at least behind the scenes. Sorry guys. But yeah, apart from that, I don't feel something quite, you know, getting close, being friends. Nothing. So Chewon and Mocha. I think I'll be done. Let's see. That's not good, guys. The overs just got in reversed. I mean, Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups. Okay, that's Mocha. It looks like Mocha is low hikes Chewon now, and she sees right through her, you know, vibes and intentions and all that stuff. She tries to be realistic with Chewon, to be honest, but she feels that all Chewon is showing is all facade. That's awkward. Anyways, I'm done. Yunjin and Mocha, how close are they? The Sun, that's actually surprisingly great. Okay, I'm done. Yep, I'm done. King of Cups, King of Wands, Seven of Wands, Knight of Swords. Could be Yunjin. To be honest, it could be either of them. Huh. It looks like they have bonded up over the lack of soul gigs they're having, and they're usually next to each other when talking to Bang Shi-hyuk or someone else from the corporation, trying to plead about soul gigs. I'm not sure what Mocha wants soul-wise, but this is the situation I'm seeing. They're usually stuck with each other when it comes to what they demand to the corporation. Yeah, this is not what I was expecting to see. Okay, so I'm done with Mocha. The next is Wara, the Page of Swords. That's her. So, yeah, I'm done with Mocha. Wara. Okay, let's see. Sakura and Wara. Let's see what I should expect. Oh boy. Okay, I'm not sure who's who. It looks like the feelings towards each other aren't mutual, like about their friendship, bondship, or whatever. yeah, whatever one of them is feeling towards the other, it's not mutual. I'm not sure if it's from Wara's side or from Sakura's side. So maybe I need 2 more cards just to see what's going on. Page of Cups in reverse. The Star. It looks like one of them has heard about the other's tactics, about something they did before, and they don't like it at all. I'm feeling it's Wara towards Sakura. Yep, that's it. I don't feel anything else. Okay, so Chewon and wait. Chewon and Wara, how close are? I'll just ask for confirmation about the second card. The first is the Seven of Swords. Okay, it's in upright. Thanks. That's not good. From what I'm feeling, it's similar to Chewon's intentions towards Daniela. However, War has sensed Chewon. This is what I'm feeling here. The thing is that it looks like Chewon has tried to use her tactics towards Wara. I'm not trying to make Chewon the bad person, but it looks like Wara has sensed that and has, rejected her intentions from the start. Unlike Daniel, who's passive in the situation. And Yunjin and Wara, how close they are. So let me check. Is the Three of Wands in reverse? Ah, great, just as I expected. Three of Wands in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, this is Yunjin in the bottom. Maybe I need 2 more cards, because I'm not sure how to interpret it. So whatever I was saying. Alright, it looks like Yunjin likes Wara a lot, but wants to come to the United States or something. From what I remember, Sserafim is on tour or something, so it looks like Eugene has talked to Wara about wanting to hang out, because she feels that both of them could match, like friendship-wise, but they haven't, checked their schedules and all that stuff. This is what I'm feeling, especially with the Three of Wands being in reverse. So it looks like Yunjin wants to hang out with Wara, but it's like they haven't said when and all that stuff. So let me move myself for a bit. After all, I'm on my bed. Okay, so I'm done with Wara, and Megan's next. Okay, so from what I saw before on Tumblr, maybe I'm expecting all the cards to flip around. So, the bond between Sakura and Megan. Ace of Wands, Page of Cups, Knight of Wands. Wait, Megan's Aquarius. It could be Megan, if that's her rising. Okay. Oh, that's Megan. It looks like they have common things, but they haven't talked to each other like for a longer time alone. So this is what I'm feeling it's like. They don't have bad thoughts on the other, to be honest. This is what I'm feeling, but they haven't talked much to get to know each other better. This is what I'm feeling. And it looks like they could match. Yep, nothing else. Okay, so Chaewon and Megan. I just want to see how close they are, nothing else. Huh. To be honest, I'm feeling is the nine of wands in reverse. Maybe one more card, just because the 9 of wands is in reverse. Okay, 6 of wands, the chariot, 9 of wands in reverse, 10 of swords in reverse. To be honest, I heard Chaewon's thoughts about Megan not being good. I heard especially pathetic. So I'm not sure what's going on between both of them, but it looks like this is all one-sided perhaps. Chaewon is trying to be sneaky for some reason. This is what I'm feeling here, to be honest. So Megan is having positive thoughts on Chaewon. However, Chaewon on the other hand thinks Megan's pathetic for some reason, or yeah, pathetic, weak, not relevant, and similar words if you can think of any. So yeah, Chaewon could use her for all the things she wants to, I guess. But yeah, the feelings aren't good. The Six of Wands, I'm feeling it's all about relevance. Again, from Chaewon's side. I'm not sure why Chaewon's like that, to be honest, but I'm trying to be as realistic as possible, so I'm sorry about that, to be honest. Considering what I saw before from her, it's not surprising, but I'm trying. I'm really trying. So, Eugene and Megan, how close they are. Eugene and Megan. Eugene and Megan. Queen of Cups, the Empress, Five of Swords in reverse. That's awkward. The Empress here could be similar to the Nine of Pentacles, not Knight, 9. Like being all independent, individualistic, not exactly, but independent. So it looks like they are talking to each other from time to time, but it's not like they're close. They respect each other's personal space, I guess. But yeah, they aren't that close. They are talking to each other from time to time, but that's simply it. And the topics themselves are actually very light, not that deep. Yeah, I don't see anything else. So I'm done with Megan. Won-hee. Let's see what's going on between Won-hee and Sakura. At least bond-wise. Okay, I'm done. 5 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Wands, Queen of Swords. This could be Won-hee. The bottom card of the deck is 8 of Pentacles. Is it about something related to one of the girls' relevance or something? Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. Oh, there's Sakura. Is this about a jointing, like a common geek or something? Maybe common collaboration stage or I'm not sure, but there's something. A joint offer? Yeah, I think a joint offer is proper. Because from the Knight of Wands I'm seeing Banshee Hyuk. So yeah, there could be something about joint offer, and it's yet to be decided if it will stay as a joint offer or it will be rebranded perhaps. Maybe that's what I'm feeling, but apart from that I don't feel they're close. So yeah, Chaewon and Won-hee, how close they are? How close are Won-hee and Chaewon? So this isn't good. Ace of Swords, 4 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Chaewon has tried to know Won-hee, compared to the rest, her intentions might have been better, but Wonhee have rejected. So yeah, they aren't close to. Or friends. And Yunjin and Wonhee, how close are they both? It was in reverse, sorry. Okay. Queen of Cups, 7 of Swords in reverse, the Tower in reverse, 10 of Wands. I'm not sure who's the Queen of Cups because, oh, actually, yeah, the Queen of Cups is Wonhee. It looks like some gigs that were offered to maybe Yunjin, out to Wonhee will be It looks like some of the gigs that were offered to Wonhee, and only Wonhee I guess, could be redirected towards Yunjin and will be redirected towards Yunjin. This is what I'm seeing here. Apart from that, I don't see their token at all. So they aren't close either. Okay, I am done with Wonhee. The next is Yunche and Airoha. It will be easier for me, just that's why. So Wonhee. Oh, Megurzu. Okay. So let's see what's going on. For 7 minutes. Oh gosh. Okay, how close are Sakura and Yunche? Sakura and Yunche. I'm feeling Yunche's respectful energy towards Sakura, like the Sunbae Hubei energy here. Okay. You know what it means when a card has flipped? Okay. Knight of Swords, the Fool, 5 of Swords, and Ace of Swords. It looks like Yunchi is trying to be as respectful as possible, but is just puzzled to why Sakura is acting odd sometimes. I'm not sure about Sakura's whole personality, but it's like Yunchi is trying to be, respectful, and Sakura just doing some things that are making her confused and puzzled. The same could apply to Sakura towards Yunchi, to be honest. So yeah, confusing actions. I don't feel they're close, but maybe based on the interactions they had so far. Okay, Cheon and Yunche, how close are they? Three of Wands. It was usually in reverse, so it's upright. 3 of Wands, 5 of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the reverse 5 of Pentacles. It looks like Yunche has rejected Cheon's intentions. Like Wonhee, I guess. Like Cheon towards Wonhee, I guess. Cheon has offered for Yunche to be friends, I guess, but Yunche has rejected. And it's like, no hard feelings, I just don't think we would get along well. Yeah, this is what I felt, to be honest. And it's like understandable. Okay, and Yunjin and Yuche. Yunjin and Yuche. Okay, I'm feeling Yunjin with the King of Wands. I need one more card, to be honest, because I'm not sure what to feel. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, here's Yunjin, sorry. they're trying to get along, to be honest. They aren't much of a friends, so maybe that's why. There's just, not circumstances, but they just, I'm not sure if both of them want to know each other better. So yeah, with these three, what I'm even doing? I'm not done with the eye roja, so... Okay, Sakura and Iroha, or it's Iroha. I think it's Iroha, like I, not E, So, Sakura and Iroha, 5 of Swords in reverse, 9 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Swords in reverse. Sorry guys, but neutral to say the least. I don't think they're close. Maybe only they're saying hi, hello, and that's simply it. It looks like both of them aren't interested to know each other better. It looks like Iroha's energy is different than Sakura's energy. So, what I'm even doing? Cheon and Iroha, how close are they? That seems to be Sakura. Page of Pentacles, the Empress, and Knight of Cups. It's similar to Yunche, and I think it was similar to other bond. They're not talking much, they respect each other's space, and that's simply it. Could be friends and talking to each other for white topics, but that's it. I think it was Megan and someone else, but I don't remember. So, yeah. And Yunjin and Iroha. Let's see how close they are. Oh, boy. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Wands, Ace of Wands. It looks like the two girls have their difficulties to get along somehow. It looks like their personalities are somehow clashing. I'm feeling Iroha on the bottom of the deck, on the bottom of the deck, sorry. So it looks like it's one-sided and it's from Yunjin. Yeah, I think I'm done. So, well, I'm done with Sakura, Cheon, and Yunjin, so let me cross them. It's easier for me. So the next are Mano, Sophia, and Kazuha. So I have to use my other deck. So let's see first of all Mano and Kazuha, because it's low-key easier. I'm not doing the members from the same group on purpose, just because of the request itself. It's quite, complicated. So, Mano and Kazuha, how close are they? Or are they talking to each other at all? It looks like Mano is quite respectful. But yeah, 2 of Cups, the Tower, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Is it something about one of the girls' personal life? Queen of Wands. Seven of Cups, the Star. It could be about something related to Kazuha. So it looks like both of them are talking to each other. Maybe from time to time, not that often. But the energy that I'm seeing here is about Mano trying to hype Kazuha for something. Maybe a gig or something. Or maybe something related to her personal life. I'm not sure, maybe something related to Kazuha's personal life. This is what I'm leaning more. So it looks like Mano is trying to hype Kazuha up about it. I'm not sure if it's about sex. Sorry for not censoring myself, but it's something about Kazuha's personal life. It looks like Mano is trying to hype her up. hype her up and to make her not worry about it. So yeah, I could say they're close. Maybe too close. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so the next girl, Mano, Sofia, Kazuha. Wait a minute. Yuna. So let's see how close are Mano and Yuna. How close are Mano and Yuna? Mano and Yuna. 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Quite certain energy. It's not like they're forced to be with each other when they're interacting, but they don't have common things. It looks like they have tried to, find a common ground, but they haven't. And it's not because of a language barrier. Okay, so wait, I have to stop. I'm done. Okay, so Sofia and Yuna, how close are they? Ace of Wands, Justice, Nine of Swords. It looks like something happened between each other that made them not wanting to get to know each other better. It looks like they have finished their friendship with some dispute or something. And it looks like it was as respectful as possible. So Kazuha and Yuna, how close are they? Wait, let's see. Okay, it's not reversed. That's great. 7 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Temperance. Quite close actually. Well, as much as they could, I guess. Because they're, vibing with each other. But yeah, they're vibing with each other. As respectful as possible. Maybe both of them have similar introvert energy, perhaps. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I am done with Yuna, but I forgot about something. So I forgot about Sofia and Kazuha, and it's my fault. I really forgot. So how close are Sofia and Kazuha? Oh boy. The Devil in reverse, Knight of Swords, Two of Cups. They're actually very close. However, the Tower in the bottom, it's not like I'm worried, but maybe something has happened that made them closer with each other, which is actually great, to be honest. Yeah, it's great. It's exceptionally great. I'm actually happy. So, the next one is Minju. So, let's see. How close is Mano with Minju? I'll say it with Jo, to be honest. It's easier for me. I'm not sure if Minju is the way that her name should be pronounced. Wait. Yep, it's enough, right? So, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance, 4 of Cups. It looks like Minju and Manon have tried to... Mano, not Manon, sorry, Mano. So it looks like Mano and Minju have tried to know each other better, but something has happened between each other that made them drift away. Mano's quite chill, but Minju's the one who got so reactive, responsive, and maybe mad. Yeah. Okay, so how close are Sophia and Minju? Five of Cups in reverse, the Empress, Nine of Wands. Oh. They're trying to respect each other, but there's something that I can't pinpoint it out, so maybe... I get it. They're trying to respect each other, but it's something about both of them's personalities that make them, step away, step aside, and when they're together, they're trying to be respectful, but it's complicated for both of them to be respectful. They're trying to not clash. And Kazuha and Minju, how close are they? Okay, so they're upright, I guess. Let's see. Is the Chariot in reverse? It's in reversed. So, the Chariot in reverse, Six of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Quite turbulent between both of them. Kazuha's like chill, passive, maybe cold, introvert, something along the lines, while Minju's more like boom. She's more like an extrovert perhaps. So maybe that's why it's the differences between both personalities. So yeah, this is what I'm feeling, to be honest. Okay, the next one's Daniela, but considering here we're seeing Mano and Sofia, I'll just ask about Kazuha and Daniela. So how close are Kazuha and Daniela? How close are Kazuha and Daniela? Eight of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. With the Lovers in the bottom, they could get along actually well. However, the chance haven't come yet. They could be friends, but aren't close. This is what I'm feeling. So, Daniela, I'm done with her. The next is Mocha. So, how close are Mano and Mocha? Okay, Two of Wands, Seven of Cups, Ace of Cups, they are actually close. This is what I'm feeling. Their friendship seems to be at its early stages, but are happy with how their friendship is with each other so far. This is actually great. I'm happy they're getting along somehow. So how close are Sophia and Mocha? Let me shuffle it properly. Boy. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Ten of Wands in reverse. They're feeling overwhelmed with each other. I won't why. They're just tired of each other. I'm not sure why I'm laughing, but it's like... It's so... Okay, so how close are Kazuha and Mocha? I don't like that energy, I guess. Boy! Both eights are in reverse. Three of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Aha. So this is Mocha. I'm not sure how close they were before behind the scenes, but it looks like now when they happen to be around each other, they're trying to be civil. It looks like if they were closer before, they have ended their friendship because of quarrel, scandal between each other, and this is why one of them is trying to be civil with the other. Yeah. That's quite awkward. So I'm done with Mocha. Okay, so Daniela, Mocha, Minjutu, so the next is Wara. Okay, considering the next one is Wara, the Page of Swords, let's see how close is Kazuha and Wara. I'm trying not to mix the decks, but it looks like I did mix the decks. So I'm sorry for that. Okay, the King of Wands seems to be in reverse, this is what I'm feeling. Ten of Swords in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, and Knight of Cups. Okay, so it feels it's a war here. For some reason, I'm not sure why. Wait, Kazuha Salio, so that's Kazuha and that's war. Sorry, I mixed them up again. Okay, well, one of them is trying to be respectful towards the other, while Kazuha's like more distant. I would say they aren't friends. If Kazuha initiates that they want to get closer, sure. I'm back it. Sorry for the sudden movement, but I heard my father. Anyways, I just tried to be quiet, but it took me a bit longer than expected, so that's why, you know. So, Page of Pentacles, I think it's Mega next. Yep, it's Mega next. So, let's see what's going on between Megan and Kazuha. So, the bond between Kazuha and Megan. Oh boy. Three of Swords in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse. The Wands, I think it's Kazuha. Yeah, she's a Leo. And Eight of Cups. It looks like Kazuha doesn't like Megan. She's like distant and would prefer to not talk to her at all. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I'm done with Megan. So the next is Unche. So how close are Mano and Unche? Judgment, Nine of Swords in reverse, the World. Could be close. They lucky have the potential to be close. But the chance hasn't come yet. This is what I'm feeling. Maybe the distance between both of them is like a barrier. Because Mano appreciates the, going out, communicating eye to eye with the other. Maybe that's why. This is why. So how close is Sofia with Unche? Unche? I think it's Unche. Unche. Is the E pronounced in Unche? I'm trying to be as, correct as possible. Unless if the stage name is like Slavic or Bulgarian name or whatever, so. Ten of Pentacles, the Fool, Temperance, Six of Swords. I don't think they are close. They have the potential though. It looks like they have common things to talk about, but that's simply it, to be honest. And with Unche I'm done. So, okay. Unche, one he. Mano and one hig. How close are they? Well, I'm feeling some clashing thing. Maybe I'm wrong, but Knight of Cups, Seven of Wands, that Yeah, there's indeed something clashing, but it seems to be from Wonhee's side rather than Manon's. Mm, I need 2 more cards because I'm feeling that Wonhee might want to be like Manon. Is it about jealousy or insecurity, perhaps? Yeah, that seems to be about it. It looks like Wonhee likes Manon to the extent that Wonhee feels kind of insecure, maybe. To be honest, I actually like Wonhee's vibe and energy. However, it looks like Wonhee's trying to find herself. This is what I'm feeling here, to be honest, and wants to be like Manon in that matter. That's why she might feel insecure or jealous. Maybe insecure is the proper word here, but yeah, this is what I'm feeling. It's going on. About their bond, I don't think they're close. So, how close are Sophia and Wonhee? Yeah, how close are Sophia and Wonhee? Oof. 10 of Wands in the 8 of Swords in reverse, 7 of Cups. It looks like they're talking to each other sometimes, but they have to be careful about the other. Maybe one of the girl's intentions about the other isn't sincere, but I'm not sure. It's like cloudy, and I don't think I should pull more cards. That's why I'm not shuffling. And Kazuha and Wonhee, how close are they? Page of Wands, the Chariot, Queen of Cups. Okay, so wait. That's Kazuha, that's Wonhee. This is what I'm feeling. Could be close. They have the potential to be close. However, they aren't. It looks like something has have to happen so that they could become closer to each other. This is what I'm feeling, to be honest. Okay, Yunche and Kazuha. How close are they? For the first time, I felt that I shouldn't pull more. It's complicated between both of them, to be honest. However, they're trying to be civil. I'm not sure what's going on between Yunche and Kazuha. Maybe Yunche's more vocal, I guess, and Kazuha's more quiet and, afraid of something, afraid of being herself, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't think Kazuha has self-confidence. Sorry for talking quieter here, but I'm hearing my father again, and I'm trying to be as quiet as possible. So yeah, it's not like they hate each other, but rather one of them is more vocal, more open, more expressive, while the other is more insecure, more introvert, more lone wolf. This is what I'm feeling. And that's why it's hard for both of them to somehow vibe with each other. Yunche is accepting Kazuha somehow, Kazuha's vibe and Kazuha's all that shit. However, it's all fine if both of them aren't friends just because they are different. Okay, so how close are Mano and the Iroha? Again, I'm trying to be as faster as possible. Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands in reverse, 8 of Swords. Okay. That seems to be Mano. It's not like Iroha is hated or something, but it's like she's trying to see Iroha's vibe, intentions, I guess, and it's hard for Mano to see them. I'm not sure if Mano is having bad thoughts about Iroha. From what I'm feeling so far, she's trying to see what is Iroha's real personality, perhaps, like behind the scenes, I guess. It looks like Mano is observing her from time to time when she can, but that's simply it. I'm not sure if they can be closer to each other, however. Considering Mano suspicious about Iroha's authentic self, I guess, it's understandable, I guess. How Sophia and Iroha are close. So, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, Page of Swords. Boy. It looks like they aren't that close. One of them is lower than the other for some reason, and from what I'm feeling, one of them is mocking the other for some reason. Like Iroha is trying to say something, and Sophia's like, what? And Sophia's like mocking Iroha for some reason. So it looks like Iroha's distant towards Sophia, while Sophia dislikes Iroha. So yeah, they aren't close. This is what I'm feeling. And how close are Kazuha and Iroha? Boy, I'm not sure what I was expecting, but 2 of Wands, Queen of Swords in reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so Iroha's Aquarius, so that's Iroha. To be honest, I'm not sure what Iroha thinks of Kazuha, but Kazuha doesn't have any opinion. This is what I'm seeing from Kazuha's point of view, I guess. However, with Iroha, it's like she's unsure of Kazuha's real intentions, real self, real personality even, yeah. It looks like Iroha is unsure what Kazuha really is. This is what I'm feeling here. So, I'm done with them. Quite the energy, huh? So, oopsies. Sorry, guys. Okay. I am left with the rest. So, let me make my notes. Okay, the next are Yuna, Minju, and Daniela. Daniela? I meant Daniela. I'm trying to be as respectful as possible, but if it's Daniela, I'll try to say Daniela. It's just a habit of mine, you know. So, Yuna, Minju, and Daniela. Let's see. Okay. The illit text comes here. Nice. How close are Yuna and Daniela? Okay. I hope it explains enough. So they're usually talking to through other people and not towards each other. I don't think they'll be close. At least currently they're passive to say the least. So that's it. How close are Minjo and Daniel, however? Wait a minute. So Minjo is Taurus, Daniela's Cancer, that's Daniela then, and that's Minju. Okay, so this is one of the rarest bonds between the three of the groups that are, maybe genuinely friends. So yeah, I could say they're close, sure. Yeah, they could be close. Okay, so Mocha. Let's see how close are Daniela and Mocha. How close are Daniela and Mocha? Temperance, Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles. It's chill between both of them, to be honest. Quite chill. I don't feel they're close, to be honest. But yeah, that's simply it. Okay, I'm done with Mocha. So, Mocha, what is next? How close are... wait, how close are Yuna and Luara? Fives in reverse, the overs. Ooh. Also chill. They might have talked to each other for a longer time recently. But apart from that... well, they could be friends, sure, but I'm not sure how close they are. It looks like they're still getting to know each other. How close are Minju and Wara? The second card isn't good at all, so let me get it from the floor. Okay, so 5 of Wands in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Empress. I would see that, considering the bottom of the card is 4 of Swords, I'm betting on both of them not being close to each other. Why? I guess it would remain a secret. So, when the High Priestess is in reverse, I would usually feel that it's a secret and I should stop interpreting further. Unless if I'm nosy, but that happens only for things that considers me. So, Megan's next. Let's see what's going on with Yuna and Megan. Yuna and Megan. Yuna and Megan. Why I'm using different deck? Okay. At least it was easier to get. Oopsie, sorry. Page of Swords in reverse, Justice, Judgment in reverse, sorry, mistranslation, and 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh boy, where to start? It looks like they aren't getting along. As simple as that. I'm not feeling some certain moments, but yeah, they aren't getting along. So, how close are Minju and Megan? Thanks. Let me get the card though. So, okay. Oh, okay. 9 of Swords in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, the lovers. They're trying to know each other better. This is what I'm seeing. But that's it. I'm not sure if they have talked recently. Yeah, this is what I'm feeling. So... okay. I'm left with the Yunche, to be honest, so... Yunche's next. Let's see what's going on. So... how close are Yuna and Yunche? Not Yunche, Yunche. That's not good at all. So, 9 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Cups, the Sun in reverse. it looks like they were close before but aren't anymore. It looks like they have quarreled about something that made them, step away even further. I'm trying to be as respectful as possible, but this is what it looks like to me. So how close are Minju and Yunche? Page of Cups, Eight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Could be friends in the future. For now, I don't feel they're close. It looks like they're getting along so far, considering their circumstances. So how close are Daniela and Yunche? King of Pentacles, Three of Cups, I guess in reverse. Yep, it's in reverse. And the Devil in reverse, but let me get my card. Oh boy. It looks like... So, Daniela's Cancer, Yunche's Scorpio. I'm not sure whose rising is Earth 1, but it looks like one of them have heard something about the other that, made them question themselves about the other's real intentions overall. So this is what it looks like. Gossip, this is what I'm seeing. Is it about Daniela? Something Daniela did. Oh, it's about something Yunche did. Alright. So according to my pendulum, I'm sorry you didn't saw it, but I'm too. I'm trying to be as faster as I can. So this is all why. So yeah. Okay. I'm done with Yunche. Let me move my... So we're left with Wonhee, Yunche and Iroha. So how close are Daniela and Wonhee? Thanks. Let me move my... Something's going on with my lettering today. Five of Swords, Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups. I feel they're fake feelings towards each other, to be honest. It looks like when they're alone, they're, quarreling for quite everyday things. This is what I'm feeling. So, clashing personalities, yeah, I can see that. But when they're around other people, they're trying to be all mushy gushy mushy, and they're just fake when other people are around. However, when both of them are alone, they aren't close and their personalities are clashing. So this is what it feels like. So how close are Yuna and Yunche? Weird vibes. Let's see. The Devil in reverse, Ten of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so Yuna's Capricorn, Yunche's Sagittarius. To one of them, the other is a workaholic. This is what I'm feeling. Yeah, they're vibing very well, but it looks like the reason why the other can't talk is because of work. Yeah, this is what I'm feeling it's like. Wait, Minju and Yunche, how close are they? The lovers. Wait, I'll use my pendulum this time. I forgot my bow. Six of Pentacles. Oh boy. and that in reverse. I don't like it already. Well, their friendship, considering that the Seven of Wands is in the bottom, is in a complicated situation. Like, they are talking, they are friends, but it looks like there's a topic that they should talk about and aren't talking about it at all. That's why it's complicated. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing. And I'm left with Iroha. So, how close are Daniela and Iroha? Let's see. How close are Daniela and Iroha? Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. They're trying to get along when the stuff is around, but when the stuff isn't around, it's so awkward and confusing. Yeah, this is what I'm feeling, to be honest. So I'm done with them, and it's Mocha, Wara, and Megan. So Mocha, Wara, Megan. Mocha, Wara, Megan. Okay. Oh, shoot. What's going on with me recently? Mocha, Wara, Megan. You see it, I guess. I hope I can shoot the whole video. So, how close is... wait, let me... How close is Mocha and Wara? So, I'll be as quick as possible here. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands in reverse, and Five of Swords in reverse. Honestly, I would say neutral. I don't feel anything, so maybe one more. Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, quite neutral. It's not like they hate each other or something, but it's on both, I guess. So, Mocha and Megan, how close are they? I'm not sure if Wara wants Mocha to be, more creatively involved in Illit's concept or something. Maybe they have shared about Mocha's ideas about Illit. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't saw the situation. Page of Wands, Four of Swords in reverse, the Tower, Three of Cups. It looks like something has happened. So who's Wands? Mocha's Libra, Mecha's Aquarius. Oof. I'm not sure if it's about something one of the girls did, like a rumor or something, but rather true rumor. This is what I'm feeling it's like. I'm not sure, to be honest. It's Megan. It's something Megan did. Maybe something about her treatment towards one of the katseye members, but I'm not sure. I don't see full the situation. So, Megan and Yunche, right? How close is Mocha and Yunche? That, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. It looks like it will be decided between both of them that it would be better if they will stay like that friendship wise. Yeah, this is what I meant. So, okay. Wara and you check how close they are. Hangman, Emperor, Temperance. I'm feeling war here. So one of them is like more, talkative compared to the other. I'm feeling Yunchi is more closed off, to be honest. So I'm not sure if they have the potential to be closer because of Yunchi being more closed and Wara being more talkative. I'm not sure if Yunchi feels intimidated by Wara, but yeah. And Megan and Yunchi, how close they are? How close are they is the question, but yeah, this is my intention, so I don't like that. So let's see what's going on. Oh boy. The World, Two of Swords, Nine of Swords in reverse. Oh. It looks like they want to know each other, but it's complicated. It looks like they're trying to find time. At least currently, I guess. So, yeah. Wonhee. Wonhee's next. So, how close is Wara with Wonhee? I'm getting too tired, to be honest. I'll try to shoot more, try to finish it until the end and shoot more, but not sure. Okay, so Six of Cups, Death, Page of Wands. It looks like Wonhee admires Wara's pre-debut activity she had. And yeah, sorry for that, she cherishes, she's like inspired by Wara about her versatile activities thing. Yeah. They aren't close, this is what I'm feeling, especially when the Empress is in the bottom of the deck. But yeah, that's it. And how close are Megan and Wonhee? Again, I'm trying to be faster. Why now? Five of Cups in reverse, Nine of Swords, the Fool. One of them is frustrated about the other. It looks like Megan wanted to be closer with Wonhee, but something is going on and that's why it's complicated to say the least. Okay. And I'm left with okay, so Wonhee, Yunchi. Wait a minute, couldn't say it. Okay, so I'm left with Mocha and Yunchi. So I'm trying to be as fast as I can. Mocha and Yunchi, Mocha and Yunchi, Mocha and Yunchi. The World, Ten of Swords in reverse, Train in reverse. I don't remember with who I said it, but one of them is more talkative while the other is more introverted. It's complicated to say whether they have the potential to be closer or not, but they aren't close as of now. This is what I'm feeling. The World could be about the distance. So, yeah. And Iroha. So, how close is Wara with Iroha? Thanks. Eight of Swords in reverse, Ten of Wands, and the Devil in reverse aren't close as of now. Could have the potential though, but considering that the bottom is the Seven of Wands, it's complicated, I guess. I'm not sure. Again, ooh. Anyways, I just saw it now. So Megan and Iroha, how close are they? How close are Megan and Iroha? Something is going on with my stomach. Sorry guys, I'm trying to be as fast as I can. Page of Wands, Ten of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, they're close. They are friends somehow. It could be Megan here, but yeah, they're friends. Friends. They're friends. Yep. So I'm done with them. And I'm left with Yunche, Wonhee, Yunche, Iroha. So let's see how close is Yunche with Wonhee. No, it hasn't flipped. Five of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords, Four of Pentacles. One of them seems to be restricted about talking to the other, maybe, or maybe is practicing. I'm not sure. It looks like they haven't talked recently. So this is what I'm seeing here. How close is Yunche with Yunche? How close is Yunche with Yunche? Page of Wands, Page of Swords in reverse, that complicated to say the least, considering that the Knight of Wands is in the bottom. I could say they aren't close, but they could have different personalities, so that's why. How close is Yunche with Iroha? This was a second. This is what I'm feeling. Sorry guys. Six of Swords, Queen of Wands in reverse, and Four of Cups in reverse. One of them isn't interested in the other. The King of Pentacles. That's Iroha. This could be Yunche, I'm not sure. One of them isn't interested in the other. They aren't talking. This is what I'm seeing. Okay, with Yunche I'm done. And last two readings. I'm done with the deck. So how close is Wonhee with Yunche? Queen of Wands in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, and Page of Cups. Maybe that's Wonhee, I'm not sure. They're respecting each other's personal space, to be honest. This is what I'm feeling. However, one of them is like, you know, they took a step back about whether it's worth it to know each other better or not. They have the potential to be closer with the Star in the bottom, but if the Queen of Wands starts to, you know, give the other a chance. Yeah, this is Yunche. So Wonhee is the passive one here. And if Wonhee changes her opinion about Yunche about something, or maybe they have the potential to be closer, but Wonhee seems to have, you know, she's either stubborn or she is just doesn't want to know Yunche better for some reason. This is what I'm feeling, to be honest. I'm done with the deck. And how close is Yunche with Iroha? This is the longest reading I've done, and I'm tired. like silence. It's in reverse. I just thought it was. Okay, Page of Pentacles, the Hangman in reverse, and Four of Wands. Considering that the Lovers is in the bottom of the deck, sure, they can be close in the future, but one of them is passive about the other. I am feeling it's a Roja here. So I guess don't be shy, Roja. The potential your friendship have is great, actually. I'm not sure if it's all because of shyness or because of Aroha being hesitant, but yeah, they have the potential to be closer. So I'm not sure what you expected from the request, but this is all I can do. And that's it. See you around, guys. Bye, take care.